Stuvan Nama Sahasrena Nityam Bhakti Samandvitaha Vasudeva Shrayo Marpyo Vasudeva Parayanaha Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Yati Brahma Sanatanam Navasudeva Bhaktanam Ashubham Vidyate Kvachitya Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Bhayam Naivopajayate Imam Stavam Adhiyana Shraddha Bhakti Samanvitaha Yujjetatma Sukhakshanti Shri Kriti Smriti Kirtibihi Na Krodham Na Samacharyam Na Lobho Na Shubhamatihi Bhavanti Krita Punyanam Bhaktanam Purushottame Dyausa Chandraka Nakshatrak Hangisho Bhurmaho Dadihi Vasudevasya Viryena Vidritani Manatmanaha Sasurasura Gandharvam Sayakshoragarakshasam Jagadvashe Vartatedam Krishnasya Sacharacharam Indriyani Mano Buddhi Sattvam Tejo Balam Dhritihi Vasudevatmakam Yahu Kshetram Kshetrajna Evacha Sarvagamanamachara Pratamam Parikalpate Achara Prabhavo Dharmo Dharmasya Prabhurachyutaha Rishaya Pitaro Deva Mahabhutani Dhatavaha Jangama Jangamam Bhedam Jagannarayanodbhavam Yogo Jnanam Tatha Sankhyan Vidya Shupadi Karmacha Veda Shastrani Vijnanam Etat Sarvam Janardanat Eko Vishnur Mahadbhutam Prithak Bhutanyanekashaha Trilokan Vyapya Bhutatma Bhunte Vishvabhugavyayaha Imam Stavam Bhagavato Vishnur Vyasena Kirtitam Patedya Ichet Purusha Shreya Praptum Sukhani Cha Vishveshwaram Ajam Devam Jagata Prabhavapyayam Bhajanti Ye Pushkaraksham Nate Yanti Parabhavam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One who desires to attain actual happiness and auspiciousness should regularly hear and chant this prayer, glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, composed by the sage Vyas. Those who worship the lotus-eyed Supreme Personality of Godhead, the unborn creator, controller, and annihilator of the material universe, do not suffer defeat by the cycle of repeated birth and death. They become liberated from material existence and return home back to Godhead. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Oh, that's a beautiful prayer. It gets more and more beautiful every time you chant it. That's the astonishing thing. You think, oh, such a long prayer, so many words, so many shlokas. Whoops. How do you keep it all straight? How do you pronounce it all correctly? Huh? Why do you have to think so much? Why do you have to work so hard? Can't you just say, Dear Lord, give us our daily bread. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. Yay, God. No, because that's a very, very narrow, very small definition of God. According to the conception with which we worship Him, we get the results. So when we worship him with a small conception, an ordinary conception, a narrow conception, a weak conception of God, then the results we get are similarly weak. Try to understand. He says, Ye yata mang prapadyante. According to their surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. So he reciprocates exactly according to our worship. Every time we take a step toward him, he takes 10 steps towards us. But if we worship with a very high conception, a very complete conception, a very powerful, very transcendental conception of God, then he reciprocates in the same way. We get so much sweet taste. It can't be described in words. I mean, we can just say how wonderful it is and how great it is, but until you try it yourself, you won't really know. Because it's a direct experience of transcendental consciousnness. Just like if I have a plate of food and I'm going, this is really good, yum, yum, yum. It doesn't do a whole lot for you, does it? But if you actually try some of this same recipe, you cook it up in your kitchen and you try it yourself, then you can know how it tastes. So the same thing is true of these mantras, these transcendental meditations on the holy name. You can watch us doing it, and I don't know if it's real obvious how much we're enjoying it, but we are. But you can't know really what it's like until you try it yourself. Then you can really get the taste. So we have some guests tonight?
Yes, several.
We have David Jonathan, Devesh, Jeffrey Allen, Luciano Marino, Otto, Peter, Mother Swati.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's very nice. Thank you all for participating. We're going to continue this program. I like it very much. Everybody's shaking their head. Yeah. Yeah, we all like it. It's a lot of fun. And as we get better and better at it, you will get a more and more clear, complete picture of our life here. Actually, you know, it's winter time, so we're kind of stuck indoors a lot, and it's cold weather and like that. But we don't feel really any inconvenience because Krishna is inspiring with so many wonderful ideas and projects and plans and stuff is going on, which I can hardly wait to talk about because it's so cool. But we just have to wait a little more until it's a little clear and worked out. But soon we'll have some more amazing announcements, I promise. Oh, I have an amazing announcement. First, are there any questions?
Yes, there's a question from David Jonathan Lugan. David Lugan. I would like to know the source of the translation of the Śrī Viṣṇusahasranāma book.
Oh, that's Kushakrata Das, my god brother. He translated actually all the shlokas and the commentary also by Śrīla Viṣṇusaḥasranāma Ṭhākur. Baladev Vidyabhusan, sorry. Baladev Vidyabhusan wrote a commentary and translation where he interpreted the Viṣṇusahasranāma according to Krishna Lila. So different schools of Vaishnavism interpreted according to their understanding. So if they're worshipping Vishnu, then they'll try to bring out all the Vishnu Vaikuntha aspect of it. And the Mayavadis also have their own interpretation of it. And but the Krishna Bhaktas, we want to concentrate on Krishna. So our translation interprets Viṣṇusahasranāma so that every name of Vishnu is also a name of Krishna. So that's very nice.
There's a question from Peter. Baba, what is your favorite part of this prayer?
Nishta Shanti. That shloka, yeah, describes Lord Chaitanya. Nishta Chanti Sama. Oh boy, it's been too long. Here we go. Shloka 75. Sannyasi krich chama shanto nishta shanti parayana. The first line of this shloka talks about Vyasadeva, and then the second line talks about Lord Chaitanya. That the Lord would appear in the form of a sannyasi, and he would be very peaceful. Usually when Lord Krishna appears, he kills the demons with weapons. He appears in a Kshatriya family, and he goes to war, and he fights the demons. But in the appearance of Lord Chaitanya, he appeared in a Brahmana family, and his weapons were the holy name and his pure devotee associates. And with these weapons,